Hello, welcome back. My name is Second, and we're playing All the Mods 6. And today, we're gonna get a little weird with this blood magic setup that we started the last time. Now, what we want is a way to be able to kill mobs within 2 blocks of it, so that we can get our LP that way, instead of by stabbing ourselves with a dagger sacrifice and having to eat a whole bunch of food all the time. Well, the first thing we're gonna make is some of these conveyor belts from industrial engineering. With iron, redstone, and leather. So they're not too expensive. Now the other thing we want is some of this dark glass, and by some of it, I mean, well, we're gonna need more than 8. So, let's start cooking up some glass. And we'll come on up here and start to get this going. So where I want to deposit them is basically right on top of here. So here's the question. What are our blackstone slab options, first of all? There's the stone cutter. Let's see. Oh, okay, we got some nice brick slabs. That's regular blackstone. Okay, cool. Right there. Let's make sure we can still use the altar. It looks fine. We'll just be reaching up there to kill the mobs, assuming this is gonna work. Yeah, very good. Alright, we got a little box to hold them in. What this dark glass does is you can see through the glass doesn't let light through. So, let's see. So we got this far. So what we're going to want to do is bring the mobs along, and we'll get into how we're going to produce them pretty soon. That's all the bricks I have right now. But we're going to bring them along on this thing using these conveyor belts, and they're quite convenient because once you've made them, you've made them, and they're pretty easy. Whoops! If you place them wrong, you can flip them around with your hammer. And these will carry entities, they'll carry players. They're not the fastest things in the world, but they're fast enough. Now this is going to be our spawning area, and what we're doing is we're putting conveyor belts down on the floor so that every hostile mob, or anything really, that's in here will get pushed along the conveyor belt, this set of conveyor belts, onto one of these, or straight down and then down. And, you get the general idea here. Okay, so this height is where we're going to put the spawner. This is a ground spawner we picked up somewhere. Very nice. Now we're going to want to go up, let's see, where's our smooth sandstone? We got to have some, right? Right. So they can spawn from one of these down ones, at its level, or basically on top of it, up a block. So what we want to do is make it so that they're not spawning directly on top of the thing, and that's going to be the height of our ceiling up here, so that they're not strangling themselves or suffocating. Now before we seal this thing up, we're gonna soup it up. Apotheosis allows us to do all kinds of things with spawners just by right-clicking on it with an item. And we are going to put a lot of sugar in it to decrease the maximum spawn time. And that's, I guess, is as high as it'll go because it won't take any more. I actually used the wrong word there. It's minimum spawn time for sugar. So it's the time floor for these things spawning. Now with clocks, we can decrease the time ceiling with how they spawn. We're going to. Let's see, is there an achievement associated with that too? Are we close to it? What does it look like? Spawner? Probably, yeah. It doesn't look like, okay. Decrease the maximum spawn delay of the spawner to 10. Well, put darn near a stack of gold on that thing, so that's pretty good. There's an eclipse on. This will be a good time to test something. These fermented spider eyes will increase the number of spawns we can get. And then a few more things, at least one. Increases the required player range. Okay, so we want that, because we want to be down here and have that spawner going off. Okay, let's see how many this will take. Quite a few. Alright, I'm going to finish sealing this up and getting it ready, and we're going to hope it works. Yeah, I gotta say, it doesn't look like it's doing a darn thing, does it? It is a drowned spawner. Maybe it has to be underwater. But we can change that. There's another thing that Apotheosis will let us do, is change the type of spawner we have by right-clicking with the spawn. Yep, there it goes. Okay, so drowned spawners have to be underwater. That's good to know. Okay, so I've changed this top row of blocks here to half slabs, so that they were getting hung up. But the way it works is turn the power off to the lights, they spawn, and they should spawn with me all the way over here, and brings the mobs right here to where once I have the proper tool, the proper weapon, I'll be able to collect their life points. But for now, we're just gonna take them out like this. This is gonna be good for gathering soul gems. This is gonna be good for all kinds of things. So the next thing we're gonna make here is this dagger of sacrifice, and it doesn't have to be villagers, although that's what you get the most LP from. We're just gonna do the zombies. I guess if we get a villager spawning, maybe we'll switch to villagers. So what we need is an iron sword and 3,000 LP in our altar here. So let's see how we're doing. Take our divination skill. I'll get 3,800. So we'll just throw that in there. And while we're at it, let's turn this thing on. It's about halfway there. Now we can increase the speed of this thing, we can increase its LP capacity, we can do all kinds of cool stuff. And we're going to. Okay, there's our dagger of sacrifice. So that just one-shots everything. And let's see, 1752. 2232, not bad. Heck of a lot better than stabbing ourselves. Alright, we'll be back. Now there are a couple of ways we can upgrade our altar right now. We've got access to speed runes and runes of sacrifice. I don't know if we have access to runes of capacity, so we need imbued slates. We'll need to go up a tier for that. But we can certainly make some speed runes, and that's going to be, first of all, some blank runes. Let's put our blood orb in there. Oh, we've got all our slates right here, of course. Okay. I think 4 is enough? So let's see. There's 1. And we can only upgrade the 4 cardinal directions just now. We won't be able to upgrade the corners until we get up to the next here. Now we're going to use the Rune of Sacrifice here. Now was that a higher? Okay, yeah, so we need reinforced slate. So we'll have to take these outside real quick. Now this will give us a nice chance to test our speed runes. So we'll just put one in here normally. See how long it takes. It takes a while. That's done. Very good. We got 2,000. Oh, we got 3,000 in there now, so that's good. So now let's put in our speed rune. See how we do. We'll put another one over here. Yeah. For balance. Okay, yeah, that's significantly faster. Cool. Alright, now we should be able to make our runes sacrifice, I thought. That's self-sacrifice, we won't sacrifice. Oh, do we need the higher tier orb? We just might. I think we need the higher tier orb. So let's see what we need. I assume we just kind of toss it in there with a bunch of blood. Let's see. Demon Will, Blood Altars, Alchemy Rings, Rituals. Equipment, that's not what we're looking for. Not what we're looking for. Blood Orbs. Okay. So tier 2, we need 5,000 to block a redstone. Okay, so that'll get us our tier 2 altar. Yeah, block a redstone, and we'll be back. Alright, sure we have 5,000 in there. I put some of these blank item frames up here to hold stuff. Tier 2 in no time. Put our tier 1 orb away. Alright, we'll be back when this is finished. Nice! One apprentice blood orb. Cool. And this will allow us to at last make our 2 runes of sacrifice. Very nice. Okay, we were getting 500 before. We got 5,000 in there right now. This is with 2. 5574. So we were getting a little bit more. That's fine. Of course, we'll be adding a heck of a lot more of these. If we do want to upgrade to the next tier, which we do, we're going to take the polished out. We leave the corners in. Whoops. This is so good. And then we're going to need to, on what apparently can be any 2 non-air blocks, we'll pillar up by 2, and then we put some glowstone on top of it. Now, I don't know if we can use the vanilla glowstone from some of the mod packs, but we're going to find out. Now, first thing I want to know is, do we have any of those marble pillars? Oh, we have snow. Let's see what we can do for pillars. This is what we're looking for. Oh, that's the pattern grid. Always do that. Okay, and let's do some glowstone. And it's gotta be colored glowstone, right? Not really. Okay. So we'll just do glowstone. Oh, that's fine. Okay, now if we've done this right... Come here. Tier 3 altar. Okay, very good. So you'll notice the capacity didn't go up this time. We are going to want to increase the capacity of this altar. Now I think we can replace these corner blocks too. So let's see what it would take to make some capacity runes. Rune of capacity? Rune of augmented capacity. Just imbued slates. Okay, yeah, so we want the, we definitely want the imbued slates. Now that's, it's a reinforced slate, so we're triple dipping in here. Alright. Okay, let's see if we can do this here. We'll need some blank runes. 4 of them, I believe. And then that should be it. Got our imbued slate. Alright, cool. Alright, let's see how we did. Okay, so now it has a capacity of 18,000. So it looks like these give us another 2,000 apiece, which is pretty cool. So we're going to want to upgrade some more of these runes around here, get some more speed, some more sacrifice, and definitely some more capacity. So the next thing we're going to try to make here is a Demon Crucible. I'm not super clear what it does. Don't need that in there. Oh, we'll use it. What the heck? So let's see. It's supposed to be a cauldron and stone, right? Not be enough. Let's throw our... Is it not like the shape? Let's see. Even crucible. Yeah, just diamond. Like this. Put it in here. Yeah. I'm doing something wrong. Alright. Doesn't want to do. Okay, so I filled this second tier, I don't know how that's pronounced, Tartaric gem, and I don't think it's gonna do the trick. I think we need 400. So we gotta think about upgrading this thing. Let's see. We could upgrade it to a common with an imbued slate. Okay, so I think we'll need 2 of these. We'll need a lapis block and a redstone block. Alright, see what we can do here. Got a redstone block, a lapis block, a diamond, and we'll take our petty and throw it in there with the lesser. And that's a lot better. As common, we'll need 240. Okay. So let's see. Use slate, block of gold. Got an imbued slate. We have diamond. And we have a lesser, right? How much does it need? Okay, so this has to be full, I think, for it to work. We'll take our sword. Okay, let's try that with a full one. Hey! Very nice. Now I can fill this one up. Our sword's starting to a little hurting. Said we could repair it with Crystalized Will. Oh, we need Crystalized Will. Okay. And we're still working on getting Crystalized Will with that, we gotta fill this thing up. Where'd it go? We gotta fill this thing up to like 400, wherever it is. Alright. Okay, we got 500 in this thing, so we're gonna see if it's gonna work. Diamond, lapis, and stone, right? Hey, finally! There's our demon crucible. Took it down by 100. Okay, so now what do we do with this thing? Let's find out. Oh, Crystalized Will. Now that you have plenty of Demon Will in your Tartaric gem, it's time to, first of all, you'll need to create a Demon Crucible. Okay. Why? You can create Demon Will crystals? This will slowly consume... Interesting. I don't really... not clear I understand. So we can create Demon Will crystals. Does this tell us how? Yes, it tells us aspects. Certain ritual. The resonance of the faceted crystal ritual. Well, let's see what happens if we toss our lesser Tartaric gem in here. $105. Does he do anything? Yes, after all, we got all these will crystals. Doesn't seem like it's using it. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, we might need one of these crystallizers. In fact, I think we do. So we'll go ahead and make one of these. Very nice. And I think we just put it down? I guess we'll see. Okay, so this is now empty anyway, so that's something at least. If I understand properly, and I certainly may not, what's happening is this thing is taking the will out of the Tartaric gem and releasing it into the atmosphere, and then this thing is going to crystallize it. And I guess we'll see. Okay, something's definitely happening. This is good. We're figuring it out. Let's see how much, almost all of it. Okay, we'll keep putting that pump into the atmosphere. Whoa, into the atmosphere. Okay, so one of the other things we want to do, and for it we'll need 25,000 LP. We throw a gold block in there, we'll get our next tier of of blood orb. This will give us the magician. Hush you. Leave an edge on that thing's a lot of fun. Yep. Drain it right down. There we go. A little bit more progress. Okay, we've got another spire. Now we're supposed to be able to just right-click this, since we have 1024 will on us, and just get the shard. Sneak right-click. Maybe we have to let it grow a little more? Oh, I really don't know. Finally have... Oh dear. The lightning over there. Come here. Nice. Oh, hello. I'm glad we have that Liz. Get out of the way. Here's a boss. Oh! That was a lot. Okay. See if we got anything from that. Yeah! Aaronwin's Ironclad, Gemstone Bar Butt, and some boots. Okay. Okay, this is fully grown, so let's see. We're supposed to be able to right-click this stuff, I thought. Let's see. Yeah, if you have at least 1,000 inventory, will in your inventory, you can harvest these crystals by right-clicking the spire with an empty hand. But that's, we have 1,024, and that does nothing. Sneak right-clicking does nothing. Right-clicking at the crystallizer does nothing, so we'll just break it. Now we've got 7 demon will crystals. Finally, that's a major thing that we've been trying to get. And I think that's about as far as we're going to get for today. We've done quite a bit. We've upgraded our altar. We've started getting some of the stuff that will let us unlock what this mod is really good for. I mean, just progressing it is fun. The altar is a lot of fun. But thank you so much for watching. See you in the next episode.